Hey guys, it's CJ here. Just coming on before the show. Fun fact, basically as I was editing this podcast, a whole bunch of new information came out regarding this whole Gamergate nonsense. So this is going to seem horribly outdated and all that stuff. So, but just basic thoughts on it right now. We know now fairly well that it was designed to try and kick women out of gaming, at least the more organized parts of it, and that's super shitty, and gamers need to stop standing up for this kind of crap. That being said, what I say later on about gamers acting like histrionic little children is still very relevant and still needs to be brought up. Anyway, that's the gist of it. So, if this seems really outdated when it goes up, well, there's a good reason. So, happy listening, and hope you'll keep tuning in. Thanks a bunch. Bye.
Hey, welcome to episode 3 of the Spoiler Free Podcast, where we talk about stuff that's out of date already, but who cares?
This is episode 3? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We did E3 one, and then we did the last one, and now we've done this one.
Okay, cool.
So,
Cool.
Though if you watch our videos with the screen turned off, everything is a podcast.
Okay.
As much sense as that makes, I don't know.
It's a podcast. It's more background noise.
And screaming at things you don't understand.
All the things you don't understand.
Yeah, watch the golf episode with the video off, and you'll have a surreal experience. Just anger.
No! I fucking suck at golf!
You suck at golf. And it's
Well,
just like
I said, I suck at golf.
I know, it's just like, it's one of those things where if you watch somebody else play a game, then sometimes you can get better, and yet surprisingly you don't.
I wasn't watching you.
You should have been watching what I was doing. Like, oh, how do I get out of this sand trap? I don't know. I'll just hit it with my club 7 or 8 times.
I don't know golf.
You saw me use the 9 iron to get out of the damn thing when it popped up.
All I know is when I use a 9 iron, it's busting a cap in someone's ass.
That's not a 9. You are so white.
As I say, white boy over here.
Oh, God. Honky. All right, so special announcement. September 19th will mark the first time we actually tried to record something on the N64. We tried playing Quest 64, and that was...
I didn't even realize that was the date that we...
You know how you know how I remember, Jeff? It's because that's my birthday, and you dragged my ass out.
Oh, really?
Here. Yeah!
Oh. Happy birthday!
Thanks, you're too late, asshole. Stupid kid. Anyway,
happy birthday with the crappiest game on the 64.
Don't be silly. It's not Chameleon Twist.
Oh, come on. There are far worse games than Chameleon Twist.
Yeah.
Like Iggy's Wrecking Ball. Balls,
yeah. Let's not bitch about that. There's plenty of time to bitch about that on the actual show. So the thing is, we've been posting videos basically since November?
October 31st
is when it first one went up. That's right, yeah.
With Rastan and Gas Basters.
Gas Beasters. We should get one of the Ghostbusters game to play on the 31st.
Like the 360 one that I already have?
Well, there's that.
Or the Sega one, or...
Yeah, only one for the Genesis or the SNES. Genesis one, definitely Genesis one. Ghostbusters 2 on the Genesis was phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah, it was a really good little platformy shooty thing.
Cool.
Anyway, so
I'll have to do that then.
Spoilers. So what's next? Basically, is the question here. So I am gonna finish Captain America. I'm gonna finish Battleship, much to Jeff's dismay.
I'll try to finish Kingdom Hearts. We'll try to finish Sonic Unleashed.
After
that, we're gonna try to figure out some sort of formula to go about the rest of this.
Yeah, we kind of did this by the skin of our teeth, and I think it shows.
I mean, we'll still be doing obviously the one-off episodes a lot,
right? And I'm gonna probably bring over Marvel Marvel Infinity when it comes out. Because I'm a big old dork.
You mean Disney Infinity 2.0?
Marvel Infinity. Eat a dick.
Marvel Infinity guest starring Jasmine and Aladdin.
Guest starring all these Disney characters I don't give a crap about. Point being, as much as I'm able to, I don't buy a lot of new games, but there's a lot coming out. And I'm not dragging my happy ass over here with my PS4 to go and
PS4.
Shut up. To bring over Destiny or
also
or
though
Shadows of Mordor. Well, maybe.
If we do, like, we may be bringing another person on the show if he wants to or
Yeah.
not. And he does have a PS4 too, and
This is true.
easier for him to bring it over down the street than like you to drag it from Elkhart.
Yeah, every time I do this show, I have to drive 40 minutes there and back, by the way. Here and back, I guess. To the spoiler-free studio, a.k.a. Jeff's game room.
Yeah! Spoiler!
Studio! No.
Which reminds me, I need to rearrange it just to fit all these fucking consoles.
Yeah, you probably should. I mean, there's Dreamcast and
like, you guys can't
stuff.
see it, but there's consoles over there, consoles over here. Some aren't even plugged in because I have no fucking room to put them right now.
We need to get you another plug.
Yeah,
another plug and another power strip. Those daisy chains and power strips. That's not unsafe at all. This week on Spoiler Free Games, Jeff's house burns down. Shit.
Saluting.
Sometimes when you're a gamer, sometimes having a bad day means not making it home at all. Not quite. Thanks. That being said, if there is a strong feel in the comments, or if people message us or whatever, we have toyed with the idea of putting up compilations of stuff from the last year, of just some of the funnier moments, or us screwing around with the dumb like that Jurassic Park thing. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Where you start reading out the names of the testers, and it cuts the episode, and just keep going. So if there's feels about that, we could make it.
My moss chops.
I can't believe I made that joke, and I can't believe you edited it in.
Yep.
I thought that was going to be
Knuckle
like
crack.
I thought that was going to be like the underappreciated joke of that session, and apparently not. So
I made it the most out there joke.
You brought it up. Period. Let's see. So if there's
people do message us and comment with whatever too, like
like if you want to comment,
we will respond.
With like I don't know, like I like fish or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, just say words.
There's actually like a couple comments that people made like back when we first started that I tried to like now reply to, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah, there's some weird statute of limitations on YouTube, but
but I've been like making sure to reply to everybody now. So.
Yeah. So if he
get
says,
up on that.
So if the spoiler-free comment section gets kind of shitty, Jeff's having a rough day.
Or I just lost it.
Yeah, he just went out of his goddamn mind. So it's not me. It's not the annoyed guy.
What?
What? Yeah. And blame Jeff for that. Up on the list, I mean, we have a lot of stuff available right now. We've got a couple of Wii games, a bunch of PS2 games that I'm actually loath to watch Jeff play just because I'm scared of his ability as a first-person shooter.
You've only been with me one part of the game you see me play.
And you were terrible.
Maybe it's the game that was terrible.
Look, if I can make it through Battleship, you should be able to make it through Battleship.
I have nothing to say to that. No comment.
All right. Well, without further ado... Oh, also, we're probably going to hit Marvel Ultimate Alliance if I can ever remember to bring a damn 360 controller.
Oh,
over.
yeah, that thing.
Just some stuff.
Those are games that we've already gone through.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
we didn't get through X-Men.
What?
We didn't play X-Men 2, did we?
Oh, no. I just didn't have anywhere else to put that.
Right.
I have a lot of games that are just looking through stacks of them right now.
Oh, we need to hit Zombie Revenge again.
Yeah.
For the lulz. But yeah, we got like Lost in Shadow, Jurassic the Hunted.
So some of these games that we were going to get to, we've actually tried to get to before, and like crap failed with audio, so we need to go back
extra
and
fail. So now that it's been long enough that we've forgotten everything about it. Anyway, so bringing up topical-ish things, Mario Kart is getting DLC. Hype.
It's. I think it's okay. I guess like.
I think it's hilarious that Link can't fit in his damn cart because he's too realistically proportioned. Whoops!
Should have been named Epona, damn it! There's this. I have to give a shout out to this one Amiibos like drawing.
Oh yeah,
I saw where where it's like just Lincoln is like on the motorcycle, but from the stands, Epona's watching him. He's like has a really sad face. He's like, "Goodbye, master." It's like, oh,
that's not funny. I'm kind of excited for it. I could care less about the new characters. I just want new maps.
Yeah, I mean. I think it's
suck at.
I think it's cool that they're doing that pre-order bonus where it's like you get like a price reduction for both of them,
and 8 Yoshi colors and 8 Shy Guy colors.
Yeah, like
whoop-de fucking.
I mean, it's nothing like really like, if you don't pre-order, you can't play the fucking game or anything.
If you don't pre-order it, you're not getting you're not getting this hugely useful thing.
Yeah, but it's just a nice little incentive, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not entirely sure if I will pre-order it, because I'm sure I'll still have Mario Kart 8 by that point, but...
Oh, yeah.
But, like...
I'm not getting rid of it.
I was going to say something else about that. Oh, yeah, the Mercedes-Benz, like, free DLC. Like,
that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it was weird, because I was watching, like, Netflix, and then I got off, and it's like, download finished install. I was like, I wasn't downloading anything. I was like, oh...
Wanna bet?
It just updated Mario Kart for me. That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, Mario Kart 8 version 2.0.
Yeah, get excited, right?
I just like sat there for 5 minutes laughing just because like the version 2.0 thing. It was like,
body
added to the shop. Here's all the stuff that's not available yet.
Yeah. All right,
but the Mercedes-Benz DLC is pretty cool, I guess.
I mean, the cars are pretty solid.
I like the Monopoly car best.
All the car enthusiasts immediately stopped watching the show at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the GL5S.
The rocket, yeah.
The rocket car.
The silver bullet or whatever it is. So, beyond that...
Really quickly before we get into the actual leak thing.
Right.
Let's talk about Amiibos since we just saw a little thing about that.
Okay, let's do it. What? Like, what you got to say?
So, we just saw it on IGN really quickly. They were saying $13 price point. Is that too much for Amiibo? What do you think?
No, because the Disney Infinity stuff is like $16 a pop. Skylanders
really?
is like
for the characters?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucking
Like,
expensive.
okay, here's the thing: the really basic characters for Skylanders are like $12. Mm-hmm. The deluxe version,
Are we talking about the ones that like you can attach to them together?
Yeah,
or whatever?
those the ones that light up, and some of the other ones, those are like 16, 17.
Okay.
So
yeah.
This is not too much. This is right on the nose, actually. It's coming out at the same price that all the Disney Infinity stuff is coming out at, near as I know.
And you know for a fact, like, they'll be up all on this by Christmas time. Like,
ooh,
Nintendo action figures, buy.
Mm-hmm.
But for the moment, I think this is where most people are, like, kind of on the fence about it, is that, like, for the moment, the only one that we know for sure is going to support is Smash Brothers Brawl or 4. Smash Brothers 4. And I guess I guess it's true. People aren't entirely sure what exactly they're going to do. Besides, you can, put the fighter into the game, and it'll be your own fighter, and you can store data in that fighter, and it'll be like.
And I mean, that's pretty much it, which is pretty cool. Now they haven't announced that they've got anything else on the way. We're gonna have to see what the dealio is. I know
that they're supposed to work with somewhere down the line. I'm not sure if it's going to be right at launch or whatever, but
probably not. Somewhere
down the line, the Captain Toad game is supposed to do something with it. I don't know what. They don't even have like a Toad figure that I'm aware of yet. Mario Kart 8's supposed to use them.
Mhm.
I think there were like 2 more, but I don't remember what they were.
Okay.
Yoshi's Woolly World. That was another one too.
Okay.
But yeah.
Dude, I'm kind of offended that Samus is like doing this little sexy strut in her full armor. Like, don't like I like Samus.
The cross leg thing.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm a bad girl, and this like blaster barrier armor, bitch.
I didn't get that from that point. I just thought that was like her being like,
no, because like you see her in the games when she teleports down, she's just like, yeah, I got my feet wide apart, and I'm ready for fighting. And this is just like, hey boys. I was like, please.
I felt she's kind of like very. I wouldn't say considered sexy. It's just more like her legs are kind of crossed, but she's almost like standing straight up with her arms stretched out. Too.
Yeah, so it's like, Well, I mean, like if she was
sexy
trying to
Jesus,
sexy,
sorry.
like if she was
That's
walking though, I mean, she'd look like she'd
Yeah.
be doing a runway model thing. Sexy
Jesus,
asshole. But
there have been worse things said,
I
I'm
know on this podcast, not on this
sure.
podcast.
Not on this.
On this show, God. Oh no, wait, that episode is cut.
Oh,
How dare you interrupt my waiver?
bring it all back. Bring it all back.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Soda Mom's gonna be goddamn. Never mind. Stop that.
Yeah, I did notice though, like some of the. This is kind of funny. Some of the poses on the figures.
Yeah.
Like Fox's pose is him running, but like, I guess he's not as sturdy on his own, so they have to have like a clear pole coming up from the center of it to hold him in place.
Yeah. Clearly. Here's the thing: if you're gonna make models, and this is something that I'm an avid modeler. I play Warhammer 40k. I collected Monster Apocalypse when that was a thing.
Yeah, I did the whole Mage Knight.
Yeah, so you know what's up. You know how to make a sturdy figure. It doesn't have. You gotta be a little bit careful with it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do a full range of motion. You have to do what the model will support.
Yeah. But like that's the same way with Fox and Link. Link has this kind of like I don't even know what it is. He's like it looks like he's leaning against air, but it's like on his like tippy toes. But they had to like put like a clear rod. I'm just kind of weirded out by some of them. Like, why can't they just have like normal like ready for battle stances? Why do they have to be all like
hopefully those
action posy or like sexy this?
Yeah, I don't know why they did it like that. I really hope that that's just like the test figure. But I have a feeling.
Actually, no, I don't think it is. The one that makes sense though is the Wii Fit one. Like she has
where she's doing the Y pose or something.
She's doing that like grab her leg behind her peg pose or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that makes sense because she's like
It's
a
just
yoga
Wii
instructor
Fit,
or whatever.
Because she's supposed to be flexible, but like Link should be like, yo, I got my sword out and my shield out and let's fucking go. And Fox should be like, I had a blaster and shit.
Yeah, or do is like the mission complete stance or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like they're only like 12 announced, or sorry, 12 are being put out at launch with 2 more in the works, and that's Pit and Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that they're gonna have like amiibos for all of the characters eventually.
I would assume so, yeah.
Because that would be weird if not.
I think what they're doing is they're gonna put out the most popular characters.
Yeah.
Gauge interest.
And when we Thornic, no, okay. Death Star. I'm kidding. Okay, what were you saying about it?
They're probably going to put out. God, you're they're probably going to put out the most popular characters, gauge interest, and from there they're going to be like, all right, hey Sega, hey Namco, can we license the right to your characters, like to put them into little model forms? Great, let's do it.
Well, I think that kind of goes along with the whole Smash Brothers thing too.
Yeah,
because like. I remember there's an article where Sakurai was like talking about how it's kind of difficult to get these different characters. Even like it's difficult to get Pokemon characters because there's some weird licensing thing on with there.
Game Freak owns it, but Nintendo has the license to publish it. And it's like
some weird thing like that.
Yeah.
So, but I've also noticed that like the characters they're putting out first are the ones that like they first announced.
Well, hey,
so like they could just be like doing that just so. We don't know everyone off the top, even though we kind of sort of do.
Well, here's the thing. Also, Nintendo has shown that they're willing to do DLC now.
Yeah.
that means that characters could come out later. They could add more DLC to Smash Brothers that we don't even know about. Now, I mean, it's kind of unlikely, but considering that they're like, oh, hey, I mean, when you bought Mario Kart, did you think there was going to be any DLC for it?
Kind of,
Really?
actually.
Okay.
Because I think they, like, said that was a thing that they might do down the line.
Right, down the line, though, but, Nintendo and promises.
But I got it just because of Mario Kart.
Well, right. But, I mean, like, they've shown that, hey, we're willing to try and put out DLC.
Yeah.
We're going to see if this works. Hey, we did this Legend of Zelda thing on Link, or Sonic's, I don't know, whatever it was.
Lost World?
Yeah. Yeah, Rump Bouncer. Or
Sonic and Yoshi World.
Yeah, but, like, the point is that they're like, hey, we're promoting this big universe that all our shit is in.
Yeah.
And that being the case, if they're willing to do it for Mario Kart, which is one of their, like, probably their second biggest franchise, you better believe they're going to be trying to do that with Smash Brothers.
Yeah, here's the thing about that. I'm going to get into talk a little bit about the leak that happened last week now. Again, I know this is late, but we're kind of a nice segue into here. Part of the leak... Your eyes rolling back into the head. No, part of this guy who potentially, like, leaked information, it was a rumor, but apparently it's legit now, since he not only gave a transcript of stuff that was possibly happening in the future, he gave screenshots and then videos, which Nintendo later took down.
Yeah. But not before getting it all across the internet.
Yeah, of course. But part of the leak was actually about DLC characters and how there were like 4 or some characters.
Yeah.
Which were being toyed around with for DLC for Smash Brothers.
Uh-huh.
But the weird thing is that, like, Sakurai said that he wasn't considering DLC like a month ago or 2 ago. So I don't know what the deal is with that.
What Sakurai is probably saying is, like, I'm trying to get this game working, thanks. DLC can wait.
and the other thing too is, like, one of the characters that this guy leaked for the DLC, I'm not really sure you could do that DLC because they couldn't do it on the 3DS. Which would be Ice Climbers. That's one reason, like, they're not in the game so far, is that, like, the 3DS couldn't handle Ice Climbers. Okay. So they're like, yeah, sorry, cut.
Right, which is probably why they're putting out the new 3DS so they can shove it in there.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that. Like, we're getting to the point where handhelds are only a little less powerful than the consoles that we're playing. So, like, take that... Or like a generation or so behind. So take that as you will.
It's been like that for, what, like 10 years now? With
DS? Since the DS, basically.
Yeah, that was 2001?
Mm-hmm. So I guess that has been 15 years almost.
13 years?
Give or take. I mean,
like
I'm
that.
rounding.
Yeah.
I'm also very stiff, so give me a second. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the weird thing, but, like, we'll talk about new 3DS in a second. Going back to the Smash Brothers leak, there are 2 characters here. You can see down below, which are fucking Dr. Mario's coming back, apparently.
Okay.
Like, why isn't he just like an extra, like, alternative costume for Mario?
Who
knows? Dark Pit's coming back again, or coming back. He's a new character.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Why not?
Is he not an alternate costume? Bowser Jr.'s coming, which kind of cool, I guess. Then there's a fucking Duck Hunt dog. Out of all the characters, what the fuck is he doing in there?
He's a classic Nintendo presence. He was on the first cart that they put out.
I don't...
Suck it. Eat a dick. Nobody cares, Jeff.
Have no... I don't...
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did you replace?
Isaac with Golden Sun.
Because don't they have, like, what is it, Baramarth now? Or whatever Buffy McBufferpants is?
Baramarth?
I don't know.
What?
Okay, I'll explain later, Jeff. But, like, the big old burly guy from Golden Sun or Fire Emblem. That's right. I'm sorry, I got Fire Emblem and Golden Sun mixed up because they look like the same fucking game to me.
That's strange. I don't think you've played Golden Sun. I can't really say that then. They don't really
I
look
don't-
that similar.
Okay, Jeff. When I say two games that sound like
Yeah,
look
you
the
don't
same,
care. You don't give a
I
fuck.
don't care. I don't give the flyingest of shits about either one of those series. And not that
I
I'm
don't give a fuck. I imagine a rainbow coming out of your
Bring!
hands.
Yeah, like, and it's not that I don't think that they're bad games or anything. I'm just not interested in them.
Right.
I just don't care. It just doesn't matter to me. Anyway.
Yeah. But apparently that leak is totally legit too, because Shulk was announced, and
Yeah.
he has his own like alternative costume of being in like a bathing suit, I guess.
Well, you know, we gotta
Hopping around.
balance out the sexism.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I'm actually hoping like all the characters get alternative costumes, because that'd be kind of cool.
Well, yeah, that'd be snazzy. It sure would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be some kind of alternate costume here and hither and dither.
Like
I don't
if-
really care, but
Right. Like if Yoshi got all yarny. Bleh, ow. Got all yarny. or
only
something.
you could injure yourself while talking about yarn.
Oh, my neck just something in my neck just like
Shattered.
shattered or something. Yeah.
Like, that'd be really cool, but, like, getting bent out of shape about alternate costumes is like getting bent out of shape about alternate costumes for Street Fighter. Doesn't fucking matter.
No, I'm not saying it matters or anything. I'm just saying it'd be cool if like all the characters had alternate costumes. You know.
Mhm.
But because they seem to be doing it for a handful of characters already, like why not all of them? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go new 3DS. That's the
Okay.
thing that happened.
Yeah, so new 3DS is supposed to be a little bit tougher. I don't know, I guess. I haven't paid attention to it.
Yeah, I know they're adding like a quote unquote C stick, which is like a nebular thing up for the right side
Yeah.
or something.
You know, I have a 3DS. I'm perfectly happy with it. Apparently, it's not going to work like my old 3DS stuff. Or there's going to be some compatibility issues, and if that happens, then I'll probably just get a new one, I guess. But right now, my brother
I'm
is
sure you
using
could-
my 3DS more than I am.
I'm sure you could like do a trade in at like GameStop or
Yeah,
something.
but here's the other
Get a
thing.
3D trade in a 3DS with like 2 games to get 3DS new off like 20%.
Who knows? Not important. Point being, if the 3DS requires me to get a new version, I'm not a big handheld gamer anyway. I have a 3DS
Right.
and I really enjoy it. And when I do play it, I don't play it all that much, to be perfectly honest. So,
Yeah, and I haven't even bought a 3DS to begin with, just because like there's nothing on it that really interests me.
oh yeah.
I mean, Phoenix Wright kind of interests me, but like I'm sure that'll come out for something some other time
Yeah.
too.
It'll be available. I really hope they get the fucking GameCube games on the Wii U soon enough. But
I hope they get N64 games on the Wii U. Fuck GameCube at the moment.
well, right. I mean, they're on there technically on the Wii eShop. But then you're emulating an emulator to emulate an emulator. Dumb.
We heard you like emulators.
So we put an emulator in your emulator, so you can emulate while you emulate.
At some point,
Dumb.
they're supposed to like start pumping out DS games, which I'm totally expecting them to,
Yeah.
to put out. Firstly, Super Mario 64 DS,
Mm-hmm.
which is just like the better version of Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
So
You know.
yeah.
Anyway, anything else?
But I mean,
there you go.
butts.
Okay, I know
butts.
Gamergate, quote unquote, is happening right now. Nobody cares, you stupid shits. Nobody's taking away your dumb little toys.
So
Anita Sarkeesian is right. You're a bunch of animals.
so let me get this straight. Gamergate.
I don't even know what it's about anymore because it's just like a million little things that are all convalescing into this huge shit pile.
Because I thought it was one thing, you're like yes and no, and then this other thing yes and no, and then this other thing yes or no.
And John Tron called somebody a retard, and then the internet jumped up his ass about it. And then Anita Sarkeesian released a new video, and male gamers all across the universe decided to suddenly grow a stick up their ass about it
Here's
because
the
she's
thing.
threatening to take away our video games because they're not feminist. Shut up. Just shut up.
Here's the thing about that though.
What?
They've been doing that since the first video shoot.
Oh no, I know, and I mean, like, there are legitimate criticisms about the way she's done videos,
Yeah.
the glacial process it takes,
Well-
the fact that she's basically borrowing game footage from other Let's Players, not that cool. But at the same time, like, she's making pretty legitimate points about the state of gaming and getting rape and death threats for it because gamers are giant children. So stop that shit. And then there's this whole Zoe Quinn thing about, oh, she slept with these developers or something. Apparently, I don't know.
But
It
that's
doesn't matter.
That thing though, that's all like private shit.
That's
put
not
out
her.
To the public,
That's
which is,
not
like, not
public.
That's not fair. Like that's not.
That's not for public dissemination.
Yeah.
Her insemination is not for your dissemination.
It kind of reminds me of that. Like,
I can't believe I just said that.
It kind of reminds me of that like thing. Like this doesn't have anything to do with games, but it's kind of like that whole FBI thing. Apparently, some weird hacker hacked like a bunch of celebrities' phone and put like
stole their nude photos. It's just like
that's
creepy. Don't do that. If you post these around, you're a creeper. Please try to be a well-adjusted individual.
Creeper is like the most nice thing you can say about these people, I think.
Well, yeah, but if I said anything else about them, I had to bleep it out. So,
fuck it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's private business. If Zoe Quinn decided that she wanted to sleep with somebody, then she's allowed to. If that person happened to be a developer and say it helped get her game made, okay, like weird, not like what sort? And
plus
like
the
idea
game that she got made, it did. Like, have you seen screenshots for it?
No, I haven't bothered with it. I've
It's kind of like
tried
a
to keep
quiz.
la-dee.
It's not even like an actual like quote unquote game.
Then
as we
who
think
cares?
Of it. Yeah.
The point is that gamers are getting their panties in a bunch about dumb crap again, and it needs to stop. For the love of God, we're
about
supposed
more
to be
important
better.
things like EA being dickheads.
Like of all the companies, like BP spilled oil throughout the Gulf of Mexico and ruined the ecology there.
We're sorry.
California is screwed because of bottled water corporations and a whole bunch of fracking. But no, EA is the worst company in the world. You bunch of morons.
Well, I think it's more
Fucking
having to
what?
do with like how they treat consumers and.
Doesn't matter. You know what EA did not do? Ruin ecologies all across the great United States.
This is true, but just think about how bad they are if they were placed on top of that list, though.
No, what it is a bunch of angry gamers like, I didn't release the Diablo thing.
No, it's not just gamers, though. It's marketers and like stock.
What I'm
stock
saying
analysts
is that
and
the
stuff,
people
too.
who are responsible for voting EA the worst company in the world or whatever are butthurt gamers who are hacking the votes.
Are marketers and stock analysts.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Market. Okay, show me the fucking data.
No, like
You know what I mean?
what's his name? Bill Pachter, I think it is.
Michael Pachter.
Michael Pachter. Thank you. Yeah. Like he's the type of guy that
Yeah.
gets to vote on that type of like company stuff.
Yeah, but there's also like the public vote
Oh.
that does. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't.
Like I'm just saying that.
I don't care enough to like go into it.
All
more.
I'm saying is that like the greater amount of online gamers are histrionic children, and they need to fucking stop. Get up, go outside, brush the Cheeto dust off your fat gut, and look at the sun. You piece of shit.
So speaking of,
I'm grumpy lately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
that
not
just-
sorry, but
that just reminded me of something.
yeah.
One of the new employees where I work,
Oh,
I
God.
won't say names or anything, but
Uh,
he asked me if I was a gamer. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, oh. have you
oh
heard of-"
boy.
It's like, oh, have you heard of Destiny? I was like, yeah. He's like,
That's
you
gotta
should
be-
get it, dude. It's the best game since Halo 3. and
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 Jeff
I
has
stood
a long
out
time.
for a second. I was like, Halo 3, you're gonna go with that? It's like, okay, maybe Halo 1 or 2. I was like, okay. Trying to keep it in. Don't explode at work about shit that's not important.
Let the stupids be. Not that Destiny isn't a good game, by the way. Like, I played the beta. I enjoyed it a lot. It's not exactly the pinnacle of storytelling. That wizard came from the moon.
I was just about to say that wizard came
Motherfucker.
from the moon.
That wizard came from the moon. I want to
That
get.
wizard came from the moon.
I'm glad they took it in stride and put it on a T-shirt. And put a fucking robot filter over Peter Dinklage's voice, who's clearly there for the paycheck.
Thank you,
But-
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, for you're a great actor, but you know what? One of your talents is not voice acting. I mean,
Unless one of the mutants was in the room.
in the room. He tried. Anyway, that's about all I think I've got to complain about.
Complain. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, gamers are histrionic children, as proven by this podcast. Shit.
I actually complained a lot less on the Smash League than I actually intended to, but I
That's
think that's
fine.
a good thing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to prove a damn point here, and I don't need you helping.
You know, just I just want to give you the irony of you complaining about histrionic children and complaining about it, and then you just said, "You are histrionic children."
Yeah, I know. That's the joke.
I just crashed out the
suck.
mic right there too.
You suck, McBain. Anyway,
Mendoza. Okay, I think
I think that's about it for
I
us.
think
Yeah.
we're
So
done here.
until next time, to keep it spoiler-free, challenge mode continue.
Podcast.
Stop crapping out the mic.